Hello students, welcome back to the 4th class on the topic some basic principles and techniques. Last class we have discussed different classification. ಹೇಗೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅದರದ್ದು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಅ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಹರ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್? ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. What is functional group? Organic compounds ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? Organic compounds contain carbon and hydrogen. I'll write it like this. RH. Okay, carbon containing compound, it's like this. CH3, CH2, CH3, I have written that like this. CH3, CH2, H. Instead of this group, I have substituted R. This may be any alkyl group, not only CH3, CH2. CH3, CH2 ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ alkyl group ಆಗಬಹುದು. Okay, I have represented by R. So, if I replace this H by any other group, let me call it as G. It will become R, G minus H. H will be eliminated from this. So, here this G is called functional group. That determines the most of the chemical properties of compound. Most of all the chemical properties of compound are mainly depends on this functional group G. Okay, so then what is functional group? It is atom or a group of atoms which mainly determines the chemical property of compound. So what is functional group andre ಏನು? It may be single atom ಆದರೂ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ it may be group of atoms. It may be a group of atom or a single atom. ಆ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್, ಆ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದರದ್ದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ functional group, which determines mainly the chemical property of the compound. Okay, so what is functional group? Functional group andre ಏನು? Atom or group of atoms which mainly determines the functional group, which mainly determines the chemical properties of given compound. So that is called as functional group. Next is homologous series. Homologous series. Homologous series andre series means group of compounds. So what is this homologous series? Homologous series is nothing but this is structurally similar compounds. I am not telling structurally exact compounds, they will be having structural similarity. ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಮಿಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಕಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರಲಿ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಂಟೇನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲೂ ಆ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡು ಏನಿರಬೇಕು, ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. They will possess same functional group of similar compounds which have same functional group, and they will be having different physical properties. Physical properties ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರದ್ದು, ಬಟ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್, ಈಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತೋ ಹೋಮೋಲೋಗಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ group of similar compounds which will be having same functional group. You can represent them using general formula, and each successive group differed by CH2 unit. Each successive group differs by CH2 unit. Okay, so I will give example for this. First is alkane. Alkane is example. What is the general formula for alkane? It is CnH2n plus 2. This is general formula for alkane. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾ ಇವಾಗ n is equal to 1 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. What I will get? n is equal to 1. C1 2 into 1 is 2 into 1 plus 2, which is equal to 4. CH4. C1H4, no need to write this one. So this is methane. Methane. Now I will give n is equal to 2. n ಗೆ 2 ಅಂತ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. I will get C2H 2 into, in place of n give 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 6. C2H6. This is ethane. Next I will give n is equal to 3. n is equal to 3 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. I will get C3 2 into 3 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. C3H8. This is propane. So ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸೆಸಿವ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ CH2. So I have told you, right, they will be having successive members differ by CH2 group. I can represent them using a general formula. I am representing alkane by using general formula, and each successive units differ by CH2 unit. They will be having same functional groups also. In case of compounds containing functional group, same functional group irutte. For example, CH3OH, C2H5OH, methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, they differ by CH2 units and they contain same functional group. Functional group ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So their physical properties will be different. Physical properties different ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, but their chemical behavior will be same. Chemical behavior ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ because of same functional group. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ functional group ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, chemical properties will be same. This is homologous series. Alkane, or even I can take alkene having the general formula CnH2n. ಇಲ್ಲಿ CnH2n ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. CH4, C2H6, it varies. Or even I can take alkynes having the general formula CnH2n minus 2. So this is how you will write the structures. Okay, next is homologous series is over. Next is naming of organic compound. This is one of the very important topic which you have to use throughout your organic chemistry. Full organic chemistry ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬೇಕು, ನೇಮ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡು ನೇಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ 2 type of naming. One is trivial name and another one is IUPAC name. Trivial name means they have originated from the origin of organic compound. ಯಾವುದೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡು ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಒರಿಜಿನ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಟ್ರಿವಿಯಲ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ನ ಇಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ as the days proceed ಏನಾಯಿತು, they have started discovering new and new elements. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ nowadays there are lots and lakhs of compound. You cannot remember all the names. ಎಲ್ಲ ನೇಮ್ಸು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದರ್ ಒರಿಜಿನ್. ಸೊ ದರ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಎ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So they have gave IUPAC name. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, based on their properties they have divided into different types. ಅದರ ನೇಚರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಥರ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆ ಥರ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ IUPAC ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಮ್. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಗೆ ಅದು ನೇಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ದ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಮ್ ನೇಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಿವಿಯಲ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫರ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆಗೆ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೇಮ್ಸು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದರ್ ಒರಿಜಿನ್. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ IUPAC nomenclature was discovered. So there are some set of rules for naming the compound. Mainly IUPAC name consists of 3 parts. IUPAC naming mainly consists of 3 parts. First one is root word. Second one is suffix, and third one is prefix. So these are the main things which will be present in your IUPAC name. IUPAC name ಅಲ್ಲಿ or IUPAC nomenclature ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, these 3 ಮೇನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ 3 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ನೌ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್. So what it indicates, what root word indicates? Root word indicates number of carbon atom. It indicates number of carbon atom. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಯುವರ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ರೈಟ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ಸ್. ಇಫ್ ಎ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ 1 carbon atom, number of carbon atoms, number of carbon atoms, root word, root word. If a compound contain 1 carbon atom, 1 carbon atom, so the root word used is METH, meth. If it contains 2 carbon atom, then I will use the root word eth. If a compound contains 3 carbon atom, then prop. These are all the root words which I will use. Okay. Next, if a compound contains 4 carbon atoms, then but. You have to remember all these things because while naming a compound, these are all very important things. Okay. Next is 5th one. If it contains 5 carbon atoms, if a compound contains 5 carbon atoms, then root word is pent. If it contains 6 carbon atoms, then it is hex. If a compound contains 7 carbon atoms, then hept, HEPT. If a compound contains 8 carbon atoms, then it is oct. If a compound contains 9 carbon atoms, then the root word is non. If it contains 10 carbon atom, then dec. So these are root words. Okay. Root word contains, number of root word indicates number of carbon atoms present in a molecule. If there is 1 carbon atom, a compound contains 1 carbon atom, then the root word meth is used. That means C. If a compound contains 2 carbon atoms, then eth. If it contains 3 carbon atom, C3, we use prop as root word. If it contains 4 carbon atoms, but is used. If it contains 5 carbon atoms, pent is used. If it contains 6 carbon atom, hex is used. If it contains 7 carbon atoms, hept is used. That is, these are all the root words. Okay. If a compound contains 8 carbon atoms, we use the root word oct. If it contains 9 carbon atoms, the root word non is used. If a compound contains 10 carbon atom, dec is used. These are all some of the root words which you will use. You need to by heart all these things. Okay. So this is about root word. Root word alli ಏನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, that is represented by your root word or word root. Okay. So number of carbon atoms is represented by root word. So depending on number of carbon atoms, there are different root words. If it contains, compound contain 1 carbon atom, meth, 2 carbon atom, eth, prop. Like this it continues. Okay. So this is about root word. Next is your suffix. Suffix is added after the root word. Suffix is added after the root word. Suffix. So here also there are 2 types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary suffix. Primary suffix. So what it indicates, what primary suffix indicates? Primary suffix ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್, ಎಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ primary suffix? It indicates whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಏನು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ single bond. If single bond is present, we use the primary suffix. This is primary suffix. ane. Primary suffix ane is used. It is joined after the root word. Root word ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಇದು primary suffix. So ane is used. If it contains double bond, if a compound contains double bond, then we use the primary suffix ene. If a compounds contain triple bond, so then we use the word yne, Y-N-E. If a compound contains single bond, we use the primary suffix ane. So this primary suffix is used to know whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. So this is saturated and these two are unsaturated compounds. If a compound contains single bond, it is represented by ane, ane. So primary suffix ane is used. If a compound contains double bond, then we use primary suffix ene. Okay, so if a compound contains triple bond, we use the primary suffix yne. ಈಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ದಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೂರು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ 2 double bonds, we use diene. If it contains 3 triple bonds, we use diene. ಮೂರು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಟ್ರೈನ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ it indicates whether the molecule is saturated or unsaturated. Molecule saturated ಅಥವಾ unsaturated ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, it depends, it is represented using primary suffixes. It is represented using primary suffix. Now let me give example for this. Take this examples for primary suffix. If I write CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. So how many carbon atoms are here? ಎಷ್ಟು carbon atom ಇದೆ? So root word, primary suffix, root word ಯಾವುದು? ಎಷ್ಟು carbon atom ಇದೆ? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms ಇದೆ. So for 4 carbon atoms, root word is bute. Bute is root word. So which is primary suffix? Is there any double bonds or triple bonds? No, I have only single bonds. So primary suffix is ane. So IUPAC name is butane. I am joining these two. I'll get butane. So this is how you will write. I'll give one more example. CH3, CH double bond, CH2. So how many carbon atoms are here? 1, 2 and 3 carbon atoms are there. So I'll write root word is prop. Root word is prop here. So next, what is primary suffix which is used? Primary suffix. So that it contains a double bond. This contains a double bond. So I'll write ene. For double bond, root primary suffix is ene. So the IUPAC name becomes propene. I am combining these two. Propene. I'll give one more example. CH triple bond CH. It contains triple bond. So root word for this is, how many carbon atoms are there? 1 and 2. 2 carbon atoms are there. So root word is eth. ETH. Eth is its root word. Root word eno eth. So for if a compound contains 3 triple bond or 3 bonds, triple bond, then primary suffix is YNE. So what the name becomes? IUPAC name will become ethyne. Ethyne. This is how you will name a compound. Okay. So I'll write one more example. CH2 double bond CH, CH double bond CH2. How will you name this? Now try. How many carbon atoms are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms. Root word for 4 carbon atom is bute. Bute is root word. Plus primary suffix. There are two double bonds. Two double bonds are here. So I'll write diene. Butadiene. The thing is that here you will add an A here. If it comes di or tri, I'll write A here. After this bute root word, I will add A. That means that is a rule. Okay. If it was pent, you have to write pentadiene, not butadiene. It is butadiene. If there are more than one double or triple bonds, you have to add A here. Okay. So the IUPAC name becomes butadiene. So this is the IUPAC name. How you will use primary suffix. So hope you understood this. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ primary suffix ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್. Secondary or secondary suffix. Why this secondary suffix is used? It is used to indicate functional group. Functional group idre adna indicate ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, secondary suffix na use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. It comes immediately after primary suffix. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, primary suffix and root word irutte, root word, after root word will come primary suffix, after that secondary suffix will come. Okay, secondary suffix will come at last. Okay, so next there are certain functional groups for which their secondary suffix is fixed. ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ನ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾವು, ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ OH, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. OH group is alcohol. Let me write here alcohol. For alcohol functional group we have OH group will be present. Its secondary suffix is ol, OL. For aldehydes, the group will be CHO. Group for aldehyde is CHO and its secondary suffix is AL. For alcohol it is OL, for aldehydes it is AL. Next is ketones. Third one is ketone. For ketone the group is C double bond O, like this. This is ketone representation, how we will represent ketone, and the secondary suffix is ONE. Secondary suffix for this is ONE. If I take carboxylic acid, I will take carboxylic acid. For carboxylic acid, the functional group is COOH. COOH is the functional group of carboxylic acid. So its secondary suffix is oic acid. Oic acid is secondary suffix for carboxylic acid. Next is acid chlorides. For acid chlorides, acid amides. Next is acid amides. The functional group is CONH2. For this functional group is CONH2 and secondary suffix is amide. Secondary suffix for this is amide. Okay. Next is amine. NH2 group. Amine. NH2. and the secondary suffix is same, amine only. So these are all some of the important functional group. For alcohol, functional group is OH, secondary suffix is OL, all. For aldehydes, al. For ketones, ONE, 1. Carboxylic acids, oic acid. Acid amides, we use amide as secondary suffix, and for amine we use NH3 as it is a functional group and the secondary suffix is amine. Okay, next is, let us discuss some of the examples where you have to use both secondary suffix as well as primary suffixes. So it is CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. So write IUPAC name of this. First what you have to do is you have to count the number of carbon atoms. Count the number of carbon atoms. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 carbon atoms are here. So I'll write the root word for this is prop. Prop is its root word. So what is the primary suffix? Primary suffix andre enu? Adu saturated, unsaturated ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ. It does not contain any double or triple bonds. So ಏನು the saturated, I'll use the word ANE. So I'll use the word ANE as primary suffix. ANE is primary suffix. Plus what is the secondary suffix? ಯಾವ functional group ಇದೆ? OH functional group ಇದೆ. So OH for OH, secondary suffix is all. OL, all is secondary suffix. So ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ primary suffix ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ E ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, you have to remove that E. It will become prop AN all, propanol. It will not become propane all. Last E ಇರೋದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ENE plus all, you will remove E here. So you have to remove this E from secondary suffix. Secondary suffix ಅಲ್ಲಿ E ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. If I give one more example like this, CH3, CH2, COOH. Count the number of carbon atoms here. 1, 2, 3. So how many carbon atoms? 3. Root word is prop. Plus, is there any double bonds? No. So I'll write the word ANE as primary suffix. Primary suffix is ANE because all this contains double bond. Sorry, single bond. Single bond ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? present ಆಗಿದೆ. Plus, ಯಾವ functional group ಇದೆ for secondary suffix? COOH. This is carboxylic acid functional group. For carboxylic acid functional group, secondary suffix is oic acid. So combine ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? remove this E. ಈ last E ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? remove ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So I'll get the name propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ದ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್: CH3, CH, CH3, OH. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 carbon atoms are there. So I'll write prop plus no double bond. So I'll write ANE plus which functional group? OH. OH, that means all. But at which place OH group is present? At second carbon atom. On second carbon atom OH group is present. So I'll indicate them using numericals. It will be prop, pan, propan. At which position? Remove this E. At which position OH group is that? Second position. So I'll write the position here. Propan to all. At second position, hydroxyl group or alcoholic functional group is present. Okay, if I take one more example like this: CH3, CH, CH, CH3, I write OH here, CH2. So here what will happen, how many carbon atoms are there? 4 carbon atoms are there. ನಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1, 2, 3, 4 ಥರ್ಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೇಲೆ OH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಯಾವ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ, ಯಾವ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೋ ನಮಗೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದರೆ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ 2. ಸೊ you have to name it from right hand side. Why? The carbon containing functional group should get the minimum number. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಗೆ ನಂಬರು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟ್, ANE is primary suffix plus secondary suffix is all. So I will write butane, butane to all. At second position OH group is present. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, OH group ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಬರಿತೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸಸ್. ಸಫಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಈ ಥರ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದರ್ ಆರ್ 2 types of suffixes, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Immediately after root word your primary suffix will come. That indicates whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. ಅದು ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ you will get secondary suffix which indicates the functional group present in the compound. ಯಾವ functional group present ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. So this is about suffix, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Next is prefix. Next is prefix. So prefix, it will come before root word. ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತು. ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. Pre means previous. Previous to root word prefixes will come. Okay. So again there are 2 types here, primary prefix and secondary prefix. It also contains 2 types, primary prefix and secondary prefix. First is primary prefix. Primary prefix. Primary prefix ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? What we will indicate using primary prefix? Whether the given compound is cyclic or acyclic. Compound cyclic ಅಥವಾ acyclic ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? We use primary suffix to indicate whether the compound is cyclic or acyclic. It indicates whether the compound is cyclic or acyclic. If a compound is cyclic compound idre we use cyclo as prefix. Primary prefix, compound cyclic ring shape alli idre, if it is like this ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we use the word cyclo as primary prefix. So how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms means hex. Cyclohex. Cyclo is prefix plus root word is hex plus what is the primary suffix here? All contains single bond. So ANE. Is there any functional groups? No. So there is no secondary suffix. So the IUPAC name becomes cyclohexane. Like this. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸು. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಅ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ secondary prefix. Secondary prefix. There are some groups which may not be functional. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. We won't consider them as functional groups. We consider them as substituents. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Substituents ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So that substituents are represented by secondary prefixes. Okay, there are some names for them. I'll write them. So what secondary prefix indicates? It indicates substituent. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ. It comes secondary prefix and before that it comes primary prefix. This is indicates whole IUPAC nomenclature. Okay, so primary prefix ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It indicates whether the compound is cyclic or acyclic. Compound cyclic ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ acyclic ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ. That means straight chain ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ cyclic form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Secondary prefix ಏನು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? It indicates substituents. ಯಾವ substituents ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟಮ್ನೂ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. There are some atoms which we consider as substituents. ಅದನ್ನ substituents ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. That means we substitute hydrogen by that group. They are represented by secondary prefixes. Let me write them. First one is F, fluoro. Secondary prefix is fluoro. For Cl, chlorine. Secondary suffix is chloro. For bromine, Br. Secondary suffix is bromo. For iodine, secondary suffix is iodo. Next is if I use NO2, the secondary suffix is nitro. If I use NO, group NO, the secondary suffix is nitroso. Nitroso is secondary suffix. If I use OR, R means alkyl group. R means any alkyl group, so it is alkoxy. If it is CH3, methyl. If it is C2H5, then it is ethyl. So this continues. Okay, methyl, ethyl, propyl. Here also, if it is CH3, it will become methoxy. If it is C2H5, it becomes ethoxy, because then if there is like this OCH3, OR means alkoxy. In case of alkyl group, which is that methyl group is there. So I'll write methoxy here. Okay, so this also changes based on R. These are some of the secondary prefixes. That means substituents. Substituents ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾವ substituent present ಆಗಿದೆ? That will come in secondary prefix. Okay, so in secondary prefix we use for fluorine, fluoro is used. For chlorine, chloro is used. For bromine, bromo is used. And for iodine, iodo is used. And for NO2 group, nitro is used. And for NO, nitroso. For OR means alkyl group, alkoxy is used. For CH3, methyl group, methyl. And for C2H5, ethyl. There are some more which you will understand as I proceed. Okay, so now let's take some example like this. CH3, CH2, Br. So here, is there any primary suffix? That means cyclic chain ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ನಾನು. ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಚೈನ್ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. Next is secondary prefix. Secondary prefix substituent ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದು? bromine ಇದೆ. So it is bromo. Bromo is my secondary prefix. Secondary prefix ಯಾವುದು? bromo. Next comes your root word plus. Root word ಯಾವುದು? 1, 2 carbon atoms are there. 1 and 2. So root word is eth. Next, primary suffix. Primary suffix andre whether it is saturated or unsaturated, double bond idya, single bond idya, en represent madutte. Here it contains single bond, so ANE. Last is secondary suffix. Is there any functional group here? No, it does not contain any functional group, so leave it as it is. So now combine this and write bromoethane. Bromoethane is its IUPAC name. This is very simple. This is how you will write, okay? So next I'll write one more thing, one more example, that is Ce2H5O Ce2H5. So now see primary prefix. Is this a cyclic? No, this is not cyclic. So there is no primary suffix. Go for secondary prefix. So sorry, it's not suffix, prefix, okay? Next go for secondary prefix. Secondary prefix check madi. Substituent idya? Yes, there is a substituent. See this, I can write it like this, CH3 CH2, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬರೀತಿರೋದು ನಾನು, CH3 CH2 C2H5 ಅಂತ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. O C2H5. See this, this is in the form OR, alkoxy. Remember this, alkoxy. So secondary prefix is alkoxy. Which alkyl group is there? Ethyl. 2 carbon atoms, so ethyl. So ethoxy. Ethoxy. So which is, so ethoxy is my ethoxy. This is my secondary prefix. Ethoxy group is there. It is my secondary prefix. And see now how many? 1, 2 carbon atoms. So eth is my root word plus ane is primary suffix. So ethoxyethane. Ethoxyethane is its IUPAC name. Let me take another compound now. Let me consider one more compound, that is C like this. At this position OH group is there, so H, CH2, 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 CHBr. So how will you name this compound? First start numbering. How will you number? The carbon atom containing functional group should get the minimum number. So I'll start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. So next in martira, start naming. Primary prefix. Primary prefix ali enu, whether the compound is cyclic or acyclic. Is this a cyclic? Yes, cyclic formal there. So I'll write cyclo. Next, secondary prefix. Which is the secondary prefix I use? So ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ secondary prefix? What is secondary prefix? ಯಾವ substituent present ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, with that indicates secondary prefix. Okay. The thing is that it should be ulta. Secondary prefix should come here and primary prefix should come here. Okay. So cyclo. Okay. First is, sorry, I have made a mistake. First is secondary prefix. Secondary prefix ಯಾವುದು? Substituents present ಇದೆಯಾ? Secondary prefix ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Substituents present ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ change ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. The secondary prefix will come first. Okay. Secondary prefix that indicates substituent. At which position substituent is there? 4th position substituent is there. So 4th position bromo substituent is there. So this is secondary prefix. Next is primary prefix. So which is the primary prefix? Cyclo. plus cyclo is my primary prefix. Next comes root word. How many carbon atoms are there? ಎಷ್ಟು carbon atom ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which is the root word? Hex. Hex is root word. Next comes primary suffix. Primary suffix andre ಏನು indicate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? Saturated ಅಥವಾ unsaturated. All contains single bond. So it is ANE. ANE is my primary suffix. Next, see whether secondary suffix, whether it contains a functional group. Yes, it contains a functional group, hydroxyl functional group, OH. So secondary suffix for this is OL plus OL. So at which position alcohol functional group is there? First position. 1 OL. So combine this and write the IUPAC name. 4-bromo cyclo hexane. So while adding this you have to remove this E. E na ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Remove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Hexane 1 all. This is IUPAC naming of a compound. Okay, this is simple IUPAC naming. ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ, ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ, ಇದೆರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ suffix, prefix and root words. Hope you understood this. If you have any doubts you can contact me by any time. Let us continue in next class. Thank you.